Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Beela, and I'm coming to you with a review of Season 6, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Episode 1. Y'all, when I tell y'all this show came on so fast, this show came back real fast. I was like, oh, they back? I guess so. But anyway, overall, I mean, that first episode was really good. I didn't see Destiny, so I guess Destiny really is fired. Child, I thought y'all was lying. You know, I thought maybe she'll probably pop up. I didn't see this girl in the open. Which, I mean, look, I didn't see it. Maybe I had my head down. I didn't see her in the opening credits. I didn't see her as a friend. I didn't see her doing nothing. I mean, if y'all saw, like I said, maybe my head was down and I missed her. But I didn't see her. And also in this first episode, we really didn't see a lot of but Marceau and Letitia. So I guess they gonna come out the next episode, child. I don't know. Y'all was probably happy y'all didn't see them no way. But anyway, when the episode, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Now, the more you like my content, the more it goes through the algorithm and the more and more my village grows. And I do want y'all to be a part of my village. I am so happy when y'all comment and let me know what y'all think. But we are going to get into this episode because it starts off with the whole montage of what pretty much everyone has been doing. Melanie has been given courses on, I guess, when you're buying a house, when you're viewing houses or something like that. They should have bids on houses, something to that effect. I'm not for sure. And yeah, the other people was doing stuff too. I just don't remember what they was doing. They was working, y'all. The other people was working. Anyway, we finna talk about today. So Melanie comes over to Kimmy and Maurice's house. She has a big bouquet of flowers, and it seems as if they are very genuinely happy to see each other. And when Melody comes in, Kimmy says, "Oh, you know, happy belated birthday. 37 years old." Yeah, I didn't know Melody was 37. I don't know why I thought she was like 40. I mean, she's a beautiful girl, no doubt, but I thought she was 30. I didn't know she was 37. I guess she's very mature for her age, but she, you know, whatever. But I guess she carries herself very great. So, but anyway, yeah, then Kimmy brings up the fact that she went on vacation and, you know, who she go with, and Melanie like, don't be all in my business. It ain't none of your business what I'm doing on my vacation, and we're not gonna talk about that right now. Let's talk about you. How have you been doing, and how has your, you know, everything going on with your cancer? And she was saying, like, before Melody came in, her and Maurice was having this whole conversation about how pretty much she's going to navigate her cancer journey because she's actually done with chemo. So Kimmy wants to celebrate her milestones. Maurice says that he wants Kimmy to just rejuvenate, rest, because he sees the way that she's going through chemo and how much it drained her, and he just didn't like the way it made her feel. Even though he's just like a watcher, only thing he can really do is watch. He can't come in and supplement, or he can't come in and take her place, but the only thing he can do is watch. And he just wants her just to, you know, just take her time and don't be stressed out. And, you know, but Kimmy wants to celebrate these milestones. And, you know, Melody kind of chimes in. He was like, you know, as long as I know Kimmy, she's always did like 3, 4, 5 things. You know, that's just who she's always been. And Maurice is like, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. But, you know, Kimmy is just like, look, I want to find a way that her and Maurice can be happy, how they're going to meet in the middle, because she wants to celebrate, you know, the things that she has going on, even though she still does have surgery to go, even though she still has radiation to go, she still wants to celebrate the milestones. And she wants to figure out a way that both of them can come to an agreement, her and Maurice. And she also brings up the fact that Melody has been a good friend to her. It's just through her journey, how she, you know, I guess because she was saying that she did call and check up on her before, but she just said she's been a really genuine friend. She considers Melody as a friend. And that's good to know, because I can tell Melody was like, I am a good friend. I am a good friend. I'm a good friend. Okay, girl. Kimmy said you a good friend. All right. But anyway, so Melody says, look, she was like, look, I will put your party on for you. You know, what you need me to do. You know what? And Kimmy said, okay, you know, but I know you ain't really been getting along with Tisha, you know, whatever. She was like, look, this is your party. Whatever you want me to do, that's what I'll do. Whoever you want me to invite, that's who I invite, you know, even though she don't get along with Tisha and Martell, but she's going to put all of that to the back burner to make sure that Kimmy is going to have a great party. So they do, like, Melody starts saying, so, you know, but I'm going to tell them too, you know, if it's okay with you, no shade, no this, no that. But Kimmy was like, look, just they ended up doing like a little trial run, like a little mock conversation. So, okay, they get these little phones, right? Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Hey, this is Melody. Uh-huh. Or whatever. Then she started saying, like, happy holidays to you and your family. And then she started talking about, I'm just going to invite you. You know, Kimmy is going through her cancer. She had completed part. Oh, yeah, I already know that. And then it kind of got quiet. Then she was just like, okay, well, I want you to invite her. I want to invite you to her party. And she was just, and then Kimmy is just like, are you the host? She was like, yes, and I want you to invite her. This for Kimmy, da 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 da. And then Kimmy says, okay, well, if it's for Kimmy, I'll be there, whatever. And then, okay, well, great, you know, happy days, you and your family, whatever. And then when I got off the phone, Kimmy was like, you did good. I did good, girl. I said, Melody has that. I bet Melody can sing a good soprano. I think you said what that girl can sing a high soprano. Cause anyway, I said, okay, Melody, you did good. You passed that test. Now let's do it in real life. Okay. So, child, Martell getting his face mask. He over there getting blemishes and stuff off his face. He said, he been having bags under his eyes. So he came in to get somebody to put the Jason mask on his face with the LED lights and all that stuff. And he said he love to get touched. He love massages. He love hand massages. He love scalp massages. He love body massages. He like massage from women. As long as he get massaged, he is happy. Okay? Anyway, so the mama come in. She like, hey, what in the world's going on with my son? What's going on with my boy? He's like, Mom, ain't nothing going on with me. You know, I'm just getting getting his face rejuvenated. And the lady look at her like, oh, you have some beautiful skin. Oh, I know. You want to? No, I don't need to do all that. I'm good at what I'm doing. You know, because she said she looked good for almost being 60 or something to that effect. You know how they do. And so as the woman was complimenting her skin and all that stuff, Martell, he gets up. And as he's getting up, he receives a phone call from Sheree, right? So apparently Sheree, she's filming for Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she's on a girls trip to Portugal. And then oh yeah, mama, they on a girls trip. Oh, a girls trip? Oh, that's good. Everybody needs a good girls trip. I said, okay, mama. But anyway, so Martell is in his confessional, and he was like, him and Sheree, you know, they talk every day. And it's good to talk to somebody that knows what he's going through. And it makes it easier. They have similarities. And they like to talk. And they like to talk to each other. Yeah. And they like to talk again. Anyway, I just made that up, y'all. He didn't say all that. But after they have that after he does his confessional, he gets off the phone with oh yeah, mind you, Sonya, she was on the phone call too. What you doing? You got your shirt off? No, it's just me and my mama. You know the mama and them over there. He ain't doing nothing, girl. So they get out the phone, right? And then the mama asks, you know, how's everything going with Melody ever since y'all left from Florida? And he was saying, like, he feels like he just had a fight with his family because right now they're not on the best of terms. And he said the last time that he talked to Melody about co-parenting and visitation and how they can grow closer as a family. She said she was going to pray on it. And he's still waiting to hear the results of that prayer. And in this episode, I don't think he's going to get the results of that prayer. But anyway, then he talks about how he's going to counseling to be a better person. You know, he said he treat women well. So he's just trying to get to the deeper root of his problem. Because when he go to therapy, they can ask him questions and they can get the things out of him. And he can say, he can say, yeah, I'm a good father. Yeah, I'm a good businessman. Or, yeah, I'm good at this. Yeah, I'm good at this. But that's just surface. He got to get to the root of his problem, like what's going on. And he also said, like, bringing the kids to counseling. The mama said, yeah, that's a good idea, bringing the kids to counseling. And then she starts saying stuff like, yeah, because she don't like how other people is trying to make it seem like her son is this monster, and he not, you know. But overall, Martell just wants him and Melody to get on the same page, and he's still gonna be asking what was the results of that prayer. So maybe she'll tell him and maybe she won't. So now you have Stormy, you know, she's back at her home and she's cooking or whatever. And they bring up the fact of her, well, the daddy pretty much says now that Chess is old enough, he eating steaks now, so he can stop breastfeeding. But Stormy, she really don't want to stop breastfeeding him. And then she says she want to have more kids. She want to breastfeed all her kids. And Courtney just like, you know, I don't want to do that. Like, when you was pregnant with Chase, you almost died. You lost all this blood. And he just was like, he don't think that that's a good thing. And then she was like, but, you know, there are other ways that we can go through this. You know, if I want to carry a baby, or maybe if I want to have a surrogate. He was like, well, a surrogate, I don't want nobody else carrying my kid. He was just like, then he brings up the fact like, okay, he don't want that. Then he says, well, he don't want another kid because he don't want no competition between him and the other baby. And she was like, competition? At first you said it was this. First thing you said it was that. Now you're talking about this competition. And he was just like, you know what? He said, I don't want no more kids. So you can go in there and check on your pork chops. I said, girl, he is very adamant that he don't want no kids. So he gets up, he go in the kitchen, and she just like, I mean, really? Like, you really gonna just shut me down like that? What's the reason? He said, I don't need no reason. I just don't want to do this. And it hurt her feelings. So she just like, oh, well, okay, you know. You know, she don't know how to react to it because she wants more kids. He doesn't want kids. And that's really a sad situation to be in when you really want something. But you know what? Now, I don't want to be that girl, but when I was looking at because at the introduction, you know how they showing everybody all the couples and all that stuff, which they rechanged and everybody really looked good on it. To me, I was like, is Stormy pregnant? I mean, hey, I don't want to be that girl, but she looked like she was a little preggers. You know, I'm just going to keep an eye out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep an eye out because she looked a little pregnant. But anyway, now you have Melody, and Melody is with her kids. They're making pretzel sticks and peanut butter and sprinkles. And so all the kids are there and she's asking them like what they want for Christmas. Child, the kids talking about they want iPhone 14s. I said, okay. Is she and what's the one, Boss Baby? She said, my daddy said that I can have a phone or something like that. But Melody just like, child, I ain't got time for all that. We y'all talking about iPhones and all this stuff, y'all. Anyway, but she tells the kids to go, you know, upstairs, whatever, because she got to go ahead and make these phone calls from her track phone to all these people about this party, you know. And she said the main people that she don't want to talk to is Letitia and Martell, but it's okay because they ain't got our number. She gonna call them on the trap phone. Trap phone. So she over there and she calls Tiffany and she tells Tiffany about it. Tiffany say, okay. Then she calls Letitia. And at first I thought it was gonna be a little weird, but it actually really wasn't, because when she called ring, 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 hello, this is Letitia. And then Letitia's like, this is Melody. It got a little quiet. And she was like, okay, what's going on? And then she tells her about the party. And she said, okay, I'll be there. I was like, okay, well, that's not too bad. But Letitia gets into her confessional. She was like, look, I wasn't expecting Melanie to call me. I was kind of caught off guard, and it was an unpleasant surprise. I said, well, all right. It was an unpleasant surprise. Then she ends up calling Stormy. So when she calls Stormy, hey, Stormy, hey, Melody. Who? This is Melody. Who was this? This is Melody. Who? Melody Cherie. Melody Holt. You got no number? Okay. Well, yeah, I had, got a number, whatever. But I'm just here to call you, tell you about Kimmy. Part of, okay, well, yeah, I'll be there. Anyway. So then she calls Martell. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Hey, this is Melody. Melody said, what is that? What you got going on over there, boy? Anyway, he was like, oh, hey, you see how his voice changed? Oh, hey, Melody. So he talked to her about Kimmy party. Oh, okay, cool. But did you finish that prayer? What happened at that prayer? What you mean? What you talking about, Martell? That prayer that you prayed at 10 p.m. last night. She was like, okay. So Martell is saying that he just wants them to be cordial, be co-parenting, da. But from Mel is saying that Martell wants them to get back together. And she ain't praying at that, because she said she already prayed and God had been told her to go. So I don't know what Martell think the answer he finna get, but it ain't gonna be the answer that he think he gonna get, because she already said God told her go. So yeah. Anyway, and then Melody, and then Martell, like, God dog, Mel, God dog. She talking about she'll tell him later, whatever. He like, okay, whatever, bye. So, I mean, overall, I think the conversations went good with everybody. Anyway. So now you have this whole sit down with Stormy and her mama, Miss Betty. So we got Miss Wanda, and now we done moved on to Miss Betty. And it looks like Miss Betty ain't too far down the street from Miss Wanda. All right. So, here we go. Hey, mama, how you doing? So, the reason why the mama is there is because Stormy looking for a nanny. And until Stormy get a nanny, her grandma gonna be there. And so, they end up talking about the whole situation with Courtney. Courtney don't want kids. And then the mama brings up the issue about, hey, have you ever thought about that it'll be traumatizing for him? He watched you go through all of that stuff, and he really don't know how to talk about it. He doesn't know how to communicate how he really feels, because he was so close to losing his wife. And then she was saying, like, okay, but mama, there are other ways. It could have been, I could do a surrogate. It's probably kind of weird. And then, the mama was like, it is what it is. You surrogate, whatever, you do whatever you gonna do. And she brings up the fact that it's her business. She don't really got to tell nobody what she doing. And, it's her business. But her mama said, my business is your business, so we won't say your word. Yo, I am not about to quote Juvenile. If you know, you know. Anyway, so, and then they bring up the fact about business, right? And so they bring up the fact about, oh yeah, this was so funny. When she asked her mama what she been doing, her mama told me, yeah, I've been watching the soap operas. When I tell you, if that don't sound like my mama talking about soap operas, it's soap operas. Do you not know, for a long time growing up, I thought that they was saying, I thought it was soap operas. They just, it's a down south thing. It's a southern down south thing. Soap operas. My mama not watching soap operas, but it's soap operas. Soap operas. Soap operas. Anyway, child, soap operas. But yeah. But then I get into her being on social media. Yeah, mama, you gotta watch what you do on social media. Her mama said, look, pretty much she grown. She can do what she want to do. And she ain't apologized for nobody. She pretty much said what she said. And then Stormy's whole point is when you say something, people gonna think that I said it, but I did. And now she has to go back and almost have to clean up what her mama said. But her mama said she don't apologize for nothing. And then her mama brings up about how's everything going with her and Melody. Are y'all still friends? And then Stormy like, you so silly. Why you ask me that? The mama comes to say, when I first met Melody at your house, she had a weird energy. I said, okay, here we go with these energies. It was she didn't like it. She didn't like it. And then Stormy brings up, about friendship. She thought that they were developing something, but I guess not. She said in her mind, friendship is consistency. At first, they went from speaking every day to them. Dang, they ain't spoke for months. And it's like we've heard this before. We've heard this from Letitia. We've heard this from Destiny. We've heard this from Kimmy. We've pretty much heard this from the whole cast. How they would speak, then all of a sudden is dead silence. But Melody said that she be needing to clear her energy because all these people be coming at her. She just be needing a break from everybody. So then they won't talk or whatever. And she said then all of a sudden she gets a phone call from Mel from an unknown number about Kimmy's party. She was like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm be there for Kimmy, but it's the simple fact that I haven't spoke to you in months. And then you call me from a number that I don't know. Why does this all sound familiar? Why does this all sound like the stuff that happened with Destiny? Now, either this is something real or this is something made up for TV. Because if this ain't the same thing almost that happened with Destiny about Melody changing her number and all that stuff, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's real crazy to me. And she was just saying, and then the mama and her, they go back and forth. They have this whole conversation about friendship. And then the mama says, well, look, if anybody doesn't add value to your life, then they're not meant to be for you anyway. And I was like, hey, you ain't spoke nothing but a word, mama. If you ain't add value, what you here for? Pretty much it. And Stormy and Melody are gonna have a conversation about what's going on with the friendship lines. So then you have it's party night, right? So Kimmy and Maurice get there. The first person they see is Melody. Melody is happy to see them. They exchange their pleasantries. And they talk about, yeah, this has been a good night. They look at the flowers. Everything is pink, because I guess that's the main color, pink. Everybody has to come in with some type of pink on. They talking about is golf and bar. Then Kimmy's parents come in. Oh, I believe Kimmy's dad passed away. I remember seeing something like that on her social media. So even for her to film these moments, yeah. Shout out to Kimmy. But and then after her parents come in, and then Martell comes in, he comes in with flowers, a big bouquet of flowers, and Kimmy is like, y'all and these flowers, honey, it could be overwhelming. And then while they're there, Martell is like, hey, Melody, what's up? What's up? What's going on? And Melody like, what? The prayer. Did you get the answer from your prayer? Child. Martell, you ain't getting that answer. You is not getting that answer. You ain't getting it. It ain't happening. It ain't is what it is. Y'all not gonna be on the same page. Y'all ain't there, bruh. I mean, you gonna have to accept this. Y'all just gonna have to figure out a way. It is. She just told you that she'll pray about it. She already prayed about it. God told her to go. And it is what it is. I don't know what you waiting on. You just gonna be waiting. So, okay. So then that happens. And then you have Letitia and Marceau. They come in all the pink. And why is it when they came in, it was like da 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 da, like they the dark cloud. Come on, y'all. But anyway, but Letitia was good. She was like, hey everybody, hey. You know what I'm saying? And she got in her confessional. She was like, look, me and Mel know where we stand. I left everything on that reunion floor, and I'm gonna leave it at that. It is what it is. I'm here to have a good time for Kimmy, pretty much. She let it there. She ain't worried about it. Whatever. I said, okay. Okay. I can accept that, Letitia. I can accept that. Do what you do. You ain't got time for it. Melody ain't got time for it. Y'all ain't really taking no heavy digs at each other, which is cool because we already know what it is between y'all anyway. So yeah. So maybe they actually will move forward. Hey, we'll see. So then Stormy comes in, right? Stormy and Courtney. So everybody like, hey, almost like cheers, where everybody knows your name, right? So Stormy gets in there and she just looking like, now I ain't talked to half these people in like months. Now everybody is happy and cheerful and it all seems fake. And one thing about Stormy, she doesn't do fake well. So everybody mingling, they getting along, they talking, they laughing. Martell's still trying to figure out Melody's prayer results. And then Kimmy has to make an announcement, right? So Kimmy gets everybody together and she talks about, her milestones. She done got through chemo and she said they didn't see anything. They didn't see anything, no trace, no sign, no nothing. It was so clear that the radiologist was like, did you already have the surgery? Did you already do? Kimmy ain't had the surgery yet, which she still has to have. Kimmy ain't had the radiation yet, but it looks so clear. And those are the effects of checking your cancer early, getting early detection. Those are the results of that. Early detection is key. And you could tell, I wanted to stand up and shout all around that building. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. But anyway, she said, look, even though she don't see anything. Like I said, she still has to do the surgery and she still has to do radiation just to make sure. Because they want to remove all the tumors. Anything that could possibly reform. They want to get it all out and burn it out. So yeah. So that is a great praise report. Great praise report. So while they're celebrating, Melody goes over there to Stormy and them like, hey, I better go get something to eat for our food gone, whatever. So they over there. And then before they can get the food, look, Stormy said, look, I'm going to tap you on your shoulder. Can we have a conversation? Right? So they over there, they go to the corner. And the conversation went a little something like this. Now, this is not going to be verbatim. This is just going to be how it go in my head. Hey, Mel, how you doing? I'm doing good. What's going on? Are we cool? I mean, what's going on? Is everything all right? Because when last time I talked to you, I haven't talked to you in months since the reunion, because she also said when she was talking to her mama that when she did speak to Melody at the reunion, it was kind of like, oh, it wasn't no friend conversation. It was like, oh, hey girl, I'm doing good. We'll talk about it later. But that later never came until now when she got that phone call about Kimmy and this party. So, Stormy was like, what's going on? I thought we was, trying to do something. But she said, she said, you text me? Yeah, I text you. But I didn't get anything. She said, well, did you call me? And Stormy is like, we text all day. Because Melanie said, you would have got that dar ding. You would have got that dar ding. And so she was like, but this is what we do. We text. And I didn't get anything from you. And then Melody said, well, you could have DM'd me. What? Hold on, what? So, Stormy can call you. Stormy can text you. And she don't get nothing from you, right? You changed your number, Melody. And you still want her to make an additional move as far as DMing you. Now, I'm with Stormy on this. I got friends. I have family. And if my friends and family change if they change their phone number, it is their responsibility to contact their favorites, their friends, their family, to let them know that, hey, I changed my number. Matter of fact, Good friend changed her number. She sent the text message out. This is my new number. This is what you do. The only way that I don't get that update is if this person is not my friend. And it is not my responsibility to hunt you down to get your new number. Now, if we supposed to be friends or building something or having something or whatever, it is your responsibility to do so. Now, it is what it is. Now, if y'all don't see it that way, I don't know, because let my friends change their numbers and I got to hunt them down to get a new number. We ain't friends no more. That means you don't want me to have my number in the first place. And if that's what it is, if that is the disconnect, then you know what? We ain't got to do this. We don't have to. It can be darn. You know what I'm saying? It can be that, and then it goes to a to be continued. And I'm on Stormy side on this one, honey. You change your number, you tell me. Now, I done tried to call you. I done tried to text you. I done tried to do. I'm not DMing you. I'm not. You was crazy. Stormy said, I'm not doing all that. Really? Chill, bye. Anyway, to be continued. Y'all, this is Sheila. Be like, comment, and subscribe. I thought this episode was really good. We didn't get, like I said, we didn't get a lot of Tisha and Marceau, which is fine. We didn't get Tiffany and Lewis, which is fine. Destiny Child, she ain't coming back. And yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah, this Sheila. Be like, comment, and subscribe. I know I probably forgot a lot of things. Try to show my head on my heart, but Jesus, remember, Jesus loves you. Have a great day. Bye.